Welcome to Morning Motivation for Moms. My name is Jessie. Here you'll find calm, cozy encouragement to help you start your day gently, without pressure, rush, or overwhelm. Let's begin. Take a moment to settle in. You don't need to sit up straighter. You don't need to change your posture. You don't need to do anything differently. Just arrive. This video is a space for gentle self-talk. Not affirmations you have to believe, not statements you have to earn. Just kind words that can sit beside you as you are. If your thoughts feel loud today, if your inner voice feels sharp or impatient, or if you've been carrying quiet criticism toward yourself, you're in the right place. Nothing needs fixing here. Nothing needs correcting. We're not trying to improve you. We're not trying to push you forward. We're simply offering softer words to rest inside for a while. Take a slow breath in and let it out easily. You're allowed to take up space in this moment. You're allowed to listen without responding. You're allowed to rest inside these words. You don't always notice the way you speak to yourself. It often happens quietly, automatically, in passing. Small comments, heavy sighs, subtle judgments. I should be doing more. Why am I like this? I'm behind again. If those thoughts feel familiar, pause here. You learned that voice somewhere. It didn't come from nowhere. And that means it can soften. You don't need to argue with your thoughts. You don't need to correct them or push them away. Just notice them, and then offer something gentler. You can say to yourself, I'm allowed to be human. I'm doing the best I can today. I don't need to be perfect to be okay. You might not believe those words yet. That's fine. You don't need belief for comfort to work. Kindness doesn't require certainty. It just requires willingness. Let the tone soften. Let the pace slow. Even a quieter voice inside can make a difference. Your nervous system doesn't respond to pressure. It responds to safety. So if motivation feels hard, if movement feels heavy, if everything feels like too much, it's not because you're lazy. It's because your system needs gentleness. You can say, I'm safe right now. Nothing bad is happening in this moment. I don't need to rush. Say it slowly. Let the words land. You are allowed to take today at a manageable pace. You are allowed to pause without guilt. You are allowed to rest without explaining yourself. Even if the world feels loud, you can be quiet inside. Even if expectations exist, you don't have to internalize them. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are not broken. You are responding to life, and that deserves compassion. There may be a story you tell yourself on hard days, a story about not doing enough, about falling short, about being too much or not enough. You don't have to erase that story. You don't have to fight it. Just loosen its grip. You can whisper a new line beneath it. I am learning. I am allowed to grow slowly. I don't need to have everything figured out. You are not defined by one moment, or one day, or one season of struggle. You are allowed to be unfinished. Let that be okay. Let today be imperfect. Let effort be enough. Let presence count. You don't need to prove your worth. You don't need to earn rest. You don't need permission to be kind to yourself. If your mind drifts, that's okay. Bring it back gently. You can return to these words anytime. You are allowed to move slowly. You are allowed to feel uncertain. You are allowed to take breaks. Nothing about you needs fixing right now. You can place a hand on your chest or rest your hands wherever they feel comfortable. Let your shoulders drop. You are doing enough for today. Even if today looks quiet, even if today looks different than you planned, you don't need to be harder on yourself to make progress. You don't need to push through exhaustion to be worthy. Softness is not weakness. Gentleness is not giving up. It's care. Before you go, let these words stay with you. You are allowed to speak kindly to yourself, even when things aren't perfect, especially when things are hard. You can return to this calm whenever the day feels sharp. You can choose gentler thoughts, not all at once, not perfectly, just one at a time. Take one more slow breath. And remember, you are safe. You are enough. And you are allowed to move through today gently. Take this calm with you.